Good morning, a very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter Human Health and Disease, and the topic is allergies. Before going to start, first revise our previous class content, then we discuss about the today's topic. Allergies. What is allergies? So, any antigenic chemical, any antigenic organism या particle that create immune response, that exaggerate the response of our immune system, so that response is known as allergy. Allergy in which due to the any dust particle or any antigenic molecule that trigger our immune system to produce antibodies or exaggerate response of immune system is known as allergy. It's called allergy. So that molecules that trigger our immune system is known as allergens. So in the immune system, the chemical or any molecule, chemical particles or any odor, dust, pollen grain or animal dander, all these create immune response. So any chemical, any particle that trigger our immune system, for the production of antibody, for the production of antibodies or immune cells called allergy, and the chemical compound particles are known as that trigger allergy, that trigger our immune system are known as allergens. And chemical particles that trigger our immune system, called allergens. So how our immune system act on the allergens? So because they are actually not infecting in our body, non-infecting actually do not infect our body cell, but they trigger the immune system. So for these actually chemical or particles or pollen grain, how our immune system get triggered, or how they undergoes in the synthesis of formation of antibodies and the formation or proliferation of the other immune cells. Now what happened during the pollen grain or during the any dust particle? Because of our protective environment, all these dust particle, pollen grain, animal danders trigger our immune system or trigger our immune cells to formation of the antibodies. During the infection with these particles, with these, actually they do not form any infection in our body, or actually also do not harm our body cells, but they trigger our immune system for the production of antibodies. So during the production of our immune cells or our antibodies, so how they function? First, our body, if we have allergy, that means for any dust particle, because we are living in protected environment, or our body, if any dust particle can enter in our body, so our immune system, because always there is checking of the identity of cells by B cell and T cell, by T cell, mostly T helper cell. So they find that particle is actually do not have the such kind of identity, or actually do not appear cell like, so they treat as a foreign. That particle treated by the immune cells or of our immune system as foreign particle, or that particle trigger our immune system for the formation of synthesis of antibodies as well as immune cells. So what happened actually in the allergy? When any pollen grain, so first we discuss what are the allergens or examples of allergens. Examples are dust, any chemical, pollen grain, animal dander. So these are the some animal dander. So these are the some chemical or some allergens which actually trigger our immune system for the synthesis of antibodies and for the synthesis of mast cell that secrete the serotonin or histamine. So during the entry of dust or pollen grain, how they trigger? When they enter into our body, they stick to our mucosal layer of the gut or thoracic epithelial of our respiratory tract. So what happened during if the pollen grain enter in our respiratory tract? So they fuse with the epithelial membrane of our respiratory tract, or our epithelial membrane. Our epithelial membrane treat these pollen grain as a antigen, because they are not our this type of chemical or this type of cell is not our body cell. They are recognized by B cell or T cell. That is not our body cell, not our body chemical. So they treat as a foreign chemical or antigen, or antigen, or for the antigen, the B cell produce or proliferate into the plasma cell to produce a formation of antibodies. Now antibodies get prepared for these type of pollen grain, but which kind of antibodies? Always IgE type of antibodies get prepared in the inside for these type of allergens, because they do not cause any infection in our body cell, or they are not, they also don't show the migration or location in our body. So that's why the IgE always transfer at that region for binding with the antigen. So for such type of antigens or allergens, always the antibodies which is prepared by our immune cells are IgE, immunoglobulin epsilon. So immunoglobulin epsilon produced by the plasma cells during the infection during the encounter with dust, chemical or pollen grain or animal dander. These are the some allergens which cause allergy in human. For these, some of the other chemicals also introduced in the site of pollen grain enter, or these chemicals are serotonin and histamine. Serotonin or histamine do work on our body cells. Histamine, serotonin and IgE. So when any infection caused by, or actually any infection not done by the pollen grain, but our body treat them as a infective agent or treat as antigens because they are foreign particles. So all the particles which are get enter into our buccal cavity, enter in our pharynx or respiratory tract or enter in our body cells, they are treated as a foreign particle. Because of these particles, our immune system get triggered, our exaggerated immune response takes place. That immune response actually initiate the formation of IgE, immunoglobulin epsilon. So IgE or IgE. Other than the antibodies, the other chemicals, serotonin and histamine, also secreted by the immune cell, mast cell and basophils. So histamine and serotonin collectively secreted by the mast cell and histamine also secreted by the basophil cells. Basophil cells. So these serotonin or histamine, if they are secreted by basophil or mast cell in respect to any infection or any allergens that trigger the immune response, but actually do not cause any infection, but our immune system treated them as a infective agent or as a antigen because they are not belong to our body cells. So they are treated as foreign particle by our immune system. So all these cells, how they get identify them, due to the pollen grain, immune system get triggered, or they release signal that are received by the mast cell. Now mast cell undergoes in the synthesis of serotonin or histamine. That histamine and the collective function of these serotonin and histamine is inflammatory in function. They cause inflammation at the site of pollen grain enter in our body. So site of immune response provided by the other cell. So serotonin and histamine. Serotonin or histamine cause inflammation. So they cause they cause inflammation where the where the pollen grain enter in our body, or at the site of infection or the site of pollen grain entered in our body. So these are the two reasons where the inflammation done by the serotonin or histamine. So these are the chemicals which are secreted by basophils and mast cell together with mast cell. Inflammation. Now all these cells form mast cell and basophils form serotonin, histamine, and their function is inflammation of the area of or site of pollen grain or any other foreign particle or dust particle get entered in our body or get fused at the site where they fuse with our epithelial membrane. So they actually cause the inflammation at that particular area, that increase the temperature by inflammation, and release sometimes the mucosal layer release mucus through that area. That means they stick all the dust particle with each other so that they do not make harm, because they are treating them as an infective agent or as a antigens. So whether they are not causing any infection in tissues, in cells of tissues, but they trigger our immune system so that towards the dust particle or pollen grain, our immune system responses are they increase the blood circulation at that particular area, so that the blood cells or WBCs get transferred into the site of the infection, the site of the pollen grain entered in our body, and the mast cell, basophil cell release the serotonin or histamine at that area, so that the inflammation caused on that area, they increase the fluidity or the blood vessels, or blood also increase the blood circulation. Through the blood circulation, the body temperature of particular that area, specific area, also increases by the increase in circulatory system or the inflammation caused by the serotonin or histamine. So overall, the allergies are or allergens which cause allergy are false particles that trigger our immune response, that are false antigens that trigger our immune system on the behalf of our B cells, T cells. B cells produce antibodies. That antibodies are IgE, because they are non-IgE. The antibodies which are produced by in respect to pathogenic antigen or any microbe or viruses, they are so specific, like IgG, IgA, IgM, IgD. So, but there is unknown function of IgD, the serum, but all other than the D, all are the specific. IgE is non-specific type of antibodies. They actually don't have recognition of that particular antigen. So that's why there is formation of IgE only if we not identify the type of antigen, or the immune cells are generally not identify the type of antigen which are introduced in our body, but they act as antigen or foreign particle for that's why our immune system only work. So for this reason they only trigger the formation of IgE only, not all of the antibodies. There are 5 kind of antibodies, but out of them only IgE gets synthesized from the plasma cells, not all of the antibodies. IgD, IgM also present or act as BCR on the B cell, but they don't play any role in case of allergies. So allergy is in during the allergy, only one type of antibodies get produced by the B cells or plasma cells, that IgE, and the chemicals which are produced by his mast cell and basophils, they are also included in the immune cell. Basophils are white blood cells. These are type of white blood cells. They are synthesized by myeloid precursor. Myeloid precursor. Myeloid precursor, and these mast cell formed by also myeloid precursor, but myeloid precursor undergoes in differentiation to form the monocytes, or they form monocytes, then monocytes undergoes in differentiation to form the mast cell. So mast cell formed by monocytes, when any actually they are the monocytes also undergoes in differentiation and proliferation for the formation of macrophages. So macrophages and mast cell together formed by the monocytes. If any infection done by the bacteria or viruses, then the actually macrophages is always present in our serum, our interstitial fluid, for destroying all the pathogen or viruses or that are entering in our body. But mast cell synthesize, the main function of mast cell, they are monocytes are phagocytotic in nature, but mast cell do not show any such kind of function, phagocytotic. So they release only histamine and serotonin chemical. In some reason they also act as a neurotransmitter substance like acetylcholine. But in immune system they function as inflammation. So they cause inflammation in the area of infection or area of the pollen grain where the pollen grain is present. Now such area is inflamed by the serotonin or histamine that is secreted by mast cell. Now serotonin causes inflammation, also increase the blood circulation at that particular area, increase blood circulation in that particular area, or due to the increase in blood circulation the body temperature also increases, the temperature of also increases, that particular area, temperature of that particular area is also increases. So these are the some specific function of serotonin or histamine in case of allergies. Some of the respiratory diseases are in respect to allergies are asthma. Example is asthma. So asthma is caused by pollen grains. So some of the individual is actually have the allergy against the pollen grain. Against the pollen grain, that is if the pollen grain enter in their respiratory tract, their immune system get triggered or synthesize the histamine and serotonin. Due to this secretion of histamine chemical or serotonin chemical at that particular area, the inflammation cause in the thoracic region or inflammation cause in the respiratory tract, or due to the inflammation the continuous sneezing and coughing occur, or due to the false antigen or false antigenic reaction done by the pollen grain, there is the mucosal layer or mucosal epithelial or glands secrete mucus. Lots of mucus are due to which the disease in which the lungs mostly sometimes the lungs are also infected by the, in case of asthma patient, if the severe asthma is caused in that patient, patients. So like asthma, bronchitis, in emphysema, it is also it is not allergy, actually it is respiratory syndrome, which is caused by regularly smoking habit. So bronchitis is also caused by smoking habit, because the person inhale that smoke, or the smoke trigger our immune system for the immune response, for the antibodies production, for the secretion of serotonin and histamine, that cause inflammation in our respiratory tract. Due to the inflammation in our respiratory tract, continuous coughing, sneezing happen, or coughing happen during the such case, during the bronchitis patient or during the asthma patient. So all these this is not severe, such type of severe case, but they trigger our immune system, or they may be treated by the medicines or the inhalers. They can be treated by medicines or inhalers, asthma and bronchitis too. So the allergies are simply exaggerate immune response done by the immune system with respect or by any pollen grain, any dust particle, animal dander, or any chemical. So all these trigger, if patient have genetic asthma or genetic bronchitis, so from parents to their offspring, they get easily the characteristic of these asthma or bronchitis easily transfer into the patient. But in some cases, due to the excess protection of environment or protection of children's in home, they actually do not expose into particular type of dust particle or pollen grain. So that is also a cause of allergies. So if a person have the allergies with dust, so that is only caused by the protected environment. If they have the allergies against the pollen grain, so they may be they are also caused by the protected environment, because they are in childhood, they are not exposed during the exposed in the field, or they are not exposed in the dust particles. So the dust particle in adulthood, so they act as a foreign particle. They trigger our immune cell for the synthesis of serotonin or histamine. They cause inflammation, blood circulatory system circulation also increases, temperature also increases. So overall, they trigger the false immunity, or due to the false immunity, due to the false immunity, our body system behave like actual any viral infection happen in our body. So that's why how they act. First release of IgE, immunoglobulin epsilon, releases by plasma cells. So they recognize that foreign particle as that antigen as a foreign particle. Then the mast cell, basophil cells release the histamine and serotonin. Both released by the mast cell, and basophil only release histamine. Then serotonin, what are the function of serotonin and histamine? First, IgE bind with the antigen, but here the antigen is pollen grain, so they bind with pollen grain. Now serotonin and histamine cause inflammation in the site of infection or site of pollen grain attached to our respiratory or tract epithelial membrane. Now blood circulatory system in that area also increases, or reddish appearance of blood circulatory system. So here is the overall about the allergies. I hope you like this video, so keep listening and watching me, and thank you for listening and watching me.